Hey guys, welcome to another video. In today's video, I am going to be talking to you guys about the 7 most common mistakes made by dog owners while raising their puppy. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first mistake is a very common mistake made by a lot of dog owners, and I personally have seen many dog owners commit to this mistake, and that is nothing but chasing your dog when it manages to run away from you. I have seen many instances where a dog manages to escape from their owner and begins to start running away from them. It is completely okay to panic during such a situation, but it is also important to remain calm and understand that chasing after your pooch is not going to help you in any way in retrieving your dog back, as the dog completely sees this as a potential game and would be happy to continue playing it if you continue chasing them. This can be a good opportunity in teaching your dog a decent recall and also improving your dog's behavior. I will be giving you a few tips on how you can retrieve your dog back the right way. The first thing you can do is trying to lure your dog with some of his treats or one of his favorite toys. Another thing that you can do is increasing your energy level and start running in the opposite direction of your dog. This might increase your dog's chase drive and they might start chasing towards you. If you can't run, then all you can do is stay still and be as boring as possible, as this might reduce your dog's excitement in running away from you and they might come back to you, or you can catch them off guard. Another very important thing to do is make sure that you give your dog a lot of praise and treats when they get back to you, so that they do not repeat this again and will be triggered to come back to you every time they run away because they're imagining that they're going to get a treat or some play entertainment with you. So this brings us to mistake number 2, which is overfeeding your dog. This is a very common mistake made by many people, especially while raising their puppy and when their puppies are growing up. Owners must remember that it is not about the quantity of the food but the quality. What I'm trying to say is that owners must divide their meals in such a way that the dog gets enough macronutrients per kg of its body weight. You can contact your vet to get a good knowledge of your dog's nutritional needs. Overfeeding your dog can cause obesity in some dogs, and this can be really harmful for the heavier breeds like Akitas, Rottweilers and Saint Bernards. This brings me to our third mistake, which is using harsh treatment. Using harsh treatment is not advisable, as while it might help you teach your dog something temporarily, it doesn't really last in the long run. Consider a situation where you're trying to teach your dog recall and he doesn't really come back to you. There are many ways of handling this situation, and that doesn't include using harsh treatments on your dogs. While a dog feels scared and intimidated and might come back to you, this doesn't really work all the time, as a dog is scared and is only coming back to you out of fear, as he does not have another option. A scared dog would surely choose the other way out. But a dog that is being lured with a treat or some kind of a play activity is sure to come back to you when you recall them, because the dog has a positive association with the recall, as he thinks that he is going to get some kind of a treat or have a good session of play when he comes back to you. My simple point being that harsh treatment can trigger a negative experience in your dog and which could scar them forever. This brings us to our fourth mistake, which is expecting your dog to learn things on its own. I personally have had many pet parents approach me and say that my dog doesn't do this and my dog doesn't do that. At this point, all pet owners must remember that our dogs, however big or small, are just like babies who are looking up to their owners to guide them in the right direction. So the right question to ask would be something like, I'm not able to teach my dog a certain thing, rather than my dog won't listen to me, as it is completely the owner's responsibility to teach their dog whatever they want them to learn. Dogs might make mistakes but are always open to learning, and once taught something properly and in the right way, they never forget it. This brings us to our fifth mistake, which is not brushing your dog's teeth regularly. Many dog owners complain that their dog smells bad, and one of the biggest reasons for this foul smell is badly maintained teeth. Dog owners must brush their dog's teeth every day if possible, or at least twice or thrice a week. If you guys don't know how to start brushing your dog's teeth, then you can click on this video and head straight to it, and I'll also leave a link in the description. This brings us to our sixth mistake, which is avoiding active training and socialization. Dogs, like human beings, require active training and socialization in order to keep themselves healthy and happy. I have also made a separate video on the importance of dog socialization. Please head there and watch it. I will also be leaving a link to the video in the description. Now this brings us to the seventh and last mistake, which is leaving your dog in the car. Many dog owners tend to leave their dogs waiting inside their car while they go out to finish some work. Doing this even for a minute could cost your dog's life, as the temperature inside the car can aggravate very quickly, and this might cause a heat stroke or even brain damage in some dogs. Leaving your dog inside the car can trigger anxiety issues in them, as they are frightened and also overwhelmed by the increasing temperature inside the car. I would strongly recommend you guys to not leave your dogs alone inside the car, as sometimes even leaving the windows open can cost your dog's life if the temperature outside is very high. Okay guys, now that brings us to the end of the video. If you like this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of my future videos.